this night end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
You told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know, I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to
Hello, happy Thursday everyone. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining already. Great to have you here. Thank you for the raid, Sticky. I hope you're enjoying building Canberra. You were testing it today, right? I hope the test went well. Geekle, hi, welcome to the stream. Cool Borders, good to see you as always. Sheen81, hello, welcome. Magic Turtle, hello buddy, welcome. Wheels or Nats, good to have you. Dadag677, this is an old plane, yes. This is an Interflug for you, Sheen. A defunct East German airline. And Tully, welcome. Hi, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while, Tully Smirk. Good to see you. This is MD82. Now, the video that I was playing during the pre-stream was of a landing that we're going to try and recreate towards the end of today's stream, which was was not an MD82. They landed an Illusion 62, IL-62, into a random field in Germany, northwest of Berlin, which is what we're going to do later. But I thought, rather than just crashing a plane in a field for today, we're going to fly the MD82, which is probably the closest I could get to that plane, given what we've got currently in Microsoft Flight Sim. They weren't the Beatles, no, Magic Turtle, they were not. Thank you for the sub, Wills. 3 months, thank you so much. Welcome back to the Amplify crew, and I appreciate the sub, thank you. Yeah, so we're doing a pretty straightforward flight first of all, from here in Warsaw in Poland, just east of Germany, and then we're doing about an hour flight to get to the capital of Germany, Berlin. We're going into the new airport in Berlin, Brandenburg, but then our second flight will be out of the old airport, Tegel. So we may do a mini flight around Berlin in the MD82. I don't know how I'll go about hand flying an MD82 low altitude, but we're going to find out later. But for the first flight, which is our focus for the minute, we're going to just do a pretty standard Warsaw to Berlin flight in this Interflug MD82. How to work on an MD82? Well, probably pretty impossible now, Dadag. There's not really many flying in passenger service anymore. But let's get going. So jumping into the cockpit of the MD82, as you can see, I've done a few things already, but literally just turn the battery on and connect to external power. We'll turn the galley on so someone can make coffee, and that's pretty much it so far. So still a lot of cold and dark-ish setup to do, and as you all know, MD82 not really my strong suit, so we're gonna have to work through the startup flow slowly but surely, I guess is a good way of describing it. Can't wait for the fly-by-wire A380 as well, Dadag. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I know they have previewed some new screenshots recently, which is very exciting. That's the view I was trying to get to. I hope they do a good job. It's a cool airplane, the A380. Very specific mission types that we can fly in it. That there's not a lot of real long haulers or long range planes in Microsoft Flight Sim that are good anyway to fly and fun to fly. So I hope that it's a good one. Hey Dino, good to see you. Why did they do the 82 instead of the 83? I've got no idea, Dino. What is the difference between the MD82 and the MD83? I mean, it's basically just a series of planes, right? That are all like based on a similar airframe and design. Range +1, yeah, exactly. It's just one bigger. Right, let's run through the overhead before I get distracted by your jokes in chat. Starting from the top, we don't really need our thunderstorm lights or our cockpit floods on. We'll turn our logo light on just to show off that Interflug livery that's on the back there. We'll do our stall test. Stall. And stall 1. Stall. Thank you. Speed test. Overspeed. Your damper on. We'll check the call attendant bell. It works. The ice and FOD switch is tested, and the Mac trim is in normal. Hey Sticky, good to see you. Thank you for the bing bong. We'll get to the bing bongs in just a second. Air conditioning we'll leave in auto. Ram air is off. Over onto Sticky's favorite switches. The emergency lights are on, the seatbelt signs are on, and the smoking signs are on. Up here we've got galley power. We've got our gens all on, and we are looking all good on the overhead panel, I think, for now anyway. We'll come back and do the APU and fuel pumps and stuff, and de-icers and things in a minute or two. But for now, there's a few things to do here. We'll turn our nav lights, and we'll turn our beacon light on now anyway. There we go. Self-made salami pizza. Nice, Icebird. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Dadag, I wouldn't expect... yes, Geekle, at the end of the stream. I wouldn't expect the 777 and the 747 from PMDG to come out. Probably not even this year. I reckon maybe we'll get the 777 next year. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I like the 777 as a plane. It's a bit ugly front on, but as a design from 1986 or whenever it was designed, it's a very before the airlines, we'll get the PMDG 777 300 ER from PMDG in Microsoft Flight Sim before the airlines get the 777X, I reckon, Dino. That's a safe bet. The Sistine Chapel did take years, so we can't possibly rush PMDG, can we? Right, weights and balance. Block fuel, we want 7.7 tons. We got 7. We just need another 700 kilos in the middle tank. And then our zero fuel weight we want to be 51.276. At the moment we're at 50.99, so we're going to add about... we only need a little bit, actually. Let's bring the packs down. Bring the packs down a bit, and then we can put about 400 kilos in each cargo. Just a little bit of baggage, I guess. That is now more or less correct. So our weights and balance is done, which means we can go here and we can start boarding. We can check that fuel went in. It did. Before it triggers my OCD, we'll reset the standby instrument. They'll release the... that's probably true, Geekle, yes. They will release the less wanted plane first, definitely, so that they can sell both of them. If they release the 300 first, then... there we go, reset the QNH. Okay, thank you. Oh no, what's it doing? Maybe I'll I'll leave it alone until we're ready to set the MCP. How about that? this plane, man. It's a handful. They want their dollars, that's right, Dino. You definitely want their dollars. An A220, yeah, that's another cool plane. I believe there's someone working on that, right? It's a freeware one. That in some way related, in some way to fly-by-wire, or they're getting some help from fly-by-wire. Their name... Synaptic. Nice pictures of your Canberra as well. Sticky Rice in the Discord. Thank you for that. All right. Okay, boarding is happening. I think what we're going to do is do the computer here. FMS next. So we're at Warsaw, which is Echo Papa. I've never departed out of Warsaw, by the way, so first time here, doing a Polish departure. Okay. I haven't activated the AP just yet, Icebird. We haven't got a route in. We're going to Brandenburg for our first flight here. To see if it's working. Yeah. I think you missed me doing all the tests. We did the stall test and the overspeed test and all those tests. Okay, we're taking runway 29er out of Warsaw. And on the Lulzy 7 Golf. Lols. From Lulzy, we're taking the Tango 174 airway to Indig. And then next page we're taking the L Lehman 980 airway to Kellod. And that's our flight plan. That'll get us to a beginning of a star. So we'll do the rest later. Activate and execute performance initialization. No worries, Icebird. You also love the A350. Yeah, the A350 is a cool plane. Grizz, I agree. The picks so far with the fly-by-wire are great. And the only thing is, right, obviously, fly-by-wire has developed a very good aircraft in the A32NX, especially for the price. You can't complain with a free plane, can you? But I hope that they kind of go a step above and beyond that for the A380, so that when people like first in there, they're like, wow, they've really done a good job. I don't want it perfect, but I want a decent plane that flies from A to B, feels like an A380, feels heavy, etc. So yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot though. All right, cruising just at 300 today, and our fuel schedule is 7.7 and normal. Zero fuel weight is 51.3 with our reserves set at 2.8. Cost index is fine. Cruise wins, we can do them. Grab them from the OFP. here. It's 293 at 59, roughly. And our outside temperature at top of climb is going to be minus 42. Perfect. There's our perfect page done. We'll go to the takeoff performance page, and we need to calculate that next. Yeah, true. Both Geekle, I agree, there won't be many competitors, and Magic Turtle, I think, yeah, they figured out LNAV and VNAV, which are like the two hardest things seemingly for any dev in MSFS to get right. So they figured that out now with the fly-by-wire, which is great. Obviously, the A380 is a bit more of a complex plane. It has a few additional features, and the main other thing I'd like to see is that they get that real feel of an A380, right? Like, it's a heavy, slow, lumbering plane, but with a crap ton of power that doesn't make a lot of noise. It's got a specific signature to it. Not that I've obviously ever flown one, but I'd imagine it has a certain feel on the side stick that the A320 doesn't have. Drinking on a Thursday, it's a bit sacrilegious, Sticky, but it's whiskey and Coke. I just fancied like something sweet, something sugary with a dash of alcohol. So yeah, it's a whiskey and Coke. Did I say runway 29? I did. Cheers, Icebird. Thanks, Sticky. What's the winds for takeoff here? If anyone wants to join, by the way, this first flight's only about an hour in the air, and I'm on the North Europe server as always, or I'm on VATSIM, whichever you want. And there's no controllers currently on VATSIM, so it'll be a pretty chilled affair. Let's have a look. A fair amount of traffic though. Oh, we could have gone to Frankfurt, look. So I guess EPWA, here we go. We're over here. Warsaw. That's me. And we're going to Berlin here. So straight east. Scenery options are pretty bad, if I'm honest, Magic Turtle. This is a freeware Warsaw, which is pretty decent from flightsim.to. I mean, some of these things look a bit freeware-y, but it's better than the default airport by a long way. So I was pretty happy with this. Ashley 777X, cool. You're very welcome to join. But both of the Berlin freewares are pretty useless. And the paywares are both like $30 Australian, and I wasn't really in the mood to splash out on Berlin. We don't normally get this far east, to be honest. You kind of need the payware. Yeah, I know. The Aerosoft one too expensive. Yeah, I have similar sentiments. If I flew here more often, then I would absolutely get Berlin-Brandenburg because it's such a large, important, new airport as well. But I just don't fly here often enough to warrant $30. Although it does sort of connect to my European network of scenery, so maybe I should invest in it if we ever come here again. I'm just pausing here because I. Did I ever type Mitar in chat? I did, yeah. winds 2508. There we go. Outside air is 21 Celsius. QNH is 1020. Anti-ice is off, packs are on, and our takeoff weight, we'll just confirm from the weights and balance. Takeoff weight 59,204. 59,204. Enter calc. Tax return. I haven't done my tax return yet, Sticky. I need to. I know. I've been kind of busy at the moment, and every time I'm on the computer, I'm basically on Flight Sim. I'm not on anything. I'm not trying to do my tax return. Aaron, good lad, hello. No, Geegle, you haven't told the story about the first time in Europe. What went wrong? So, flap 7.5, and our V speeds are 137, 141, 150. 137, 141, and 150. Pre-flight's complete in the FMC. Alright, thanks Dadang. See ya. Flap 7.5 was good. Did we have a takeoff CG? I'm sure we do in here. Takeoff CG 16.3. Whoops, jumped. Got to be careful with this scrolling. About there, probably. There. We'll set that trim up. Okay. Trimmed. Nice. And over here, flap 7.5 on the dialer flap. 6. 7. Oh, it jumped again. There. 7.5. Okay. We're dialed in. While we're down here, we should probably think about starting the APU, and we'll put 2000 on the box, and we'll turn it on. Turn the box on. Okay. Let's start the APU. We're about ready to get going now, shortly. Oh, we need the start pump on, and APU start. There we go. Is boarding completed? I wasn't sure if I heard that. Yes, boarding is completed. So what we can do is turn the transfer pump on, close the rear stair, and get rid of the jetway. Close the door. There's the jetway heading off. Yeah, Magic Turtle, I'm pretty sure before they had a little iPad by here, there was a big book of charts where they had to draw their weight that way and their CG that way, and then be like, okay, I'm at this spot, and then that spot will give them a reference to a page, and then they'd be like, okay. That's how they used to do things back in the day. I can set our bugs up. Right, APU seems like it's going. We'll turn the APU air on. We'll go over to the APU bus and disconnect the ground power and tell the ground power cart that we're done. Thank you. Did that work? Oh. Now. Okay, now it worked. Did it? I don't know. It's trying. Thank God for FPs. Yeah, I agree. I think our V2 speed was 150, so we'll set that up here. And now I guess we're ready for a departure briefing, so let's grab some charts for Warsaw. I guess first of all, our SID let's grab let's load in the flight so that we can pin a few things. Okay, there's our route, pretty much straight west. Oh, can't pin. Okay, doesn't want to pin. Okay, so we're at the terminal here. We're taking runway 29, which I believe is this one over here. So we're going to taxi along the apron. And then we're going to take, looks like, I don't know, Echo 2, Echo 4, probably. Apron, Echo 2, Echo 4 to runway 29. And then our SID is the Lolsey. Not that one. Which Lolsey did I say it was? The 7 Golf. We need to find the Lolsey 7 Golf. Here we go. Should be heading in the other direction. Alright, so we need to go above 1,500, above 5,000, and then pretty much out to Lolsey. Not too hard of a SID. The only thing is we should easily meet those climb gradients, but we just got to watch that speed for the initial departure of 200 knots. So pretty easy in terms of departures. And the reason I was looking at that is, no, is not that. Scrolling the wrong, leave that alone. Is this one. We're just going to set it straight up to 30,000 feet. Yeah, we'll turn flight directors on both sides. And I think we're probably good for pushback here. We'll open these guys. Perfect. We'll turn our fuel pumps on and our start pump off. We'll open our starter switches and we'll get our pushback tug to come on over. There we go. Things should be all good here. Oh, you know what I haven't done? As always, like every stream, you may notice that my throttles are a bit weird here, and that is purely because I'm still set up for flying the Caravan, which is not going to work very well. As soon as we get airborne, we're going to plummet into the ground. Loading into the airport takes a while. Yes, Ashley, it does. You're right. There we go. Those are now... Flap to you too, lady. Right, now we can set our QNH. So we're at Bay 16. We're going to make a quick VATSIM call out. Have I got a new mic? No? Does it sound better, Freewee? Same mic as always. Welcome to the stream. Oh no, sim crash. Sounds better. Okay, good. Let me just do this pushback and then I'll read Geekle's message. How do we refer to... Warsaw. We refer to it as Warsaw or Chopin or Warsaw. Warsaw. We need to be on 1228. There we go. Warsaw traffic. Interflug 2125 pushing back from gate 16 onto the apron. Warsaw. Okay, let's go. Now let's go. Okay, we can hold down our start switch on the right, and we are not getting any N2 rise. Why is that? Those are open. APU air is on. APU power is on. Pumps are on. What haven't I done? What haven't I done? What haven't I done here? Bleeds are off. Any ideas, anyone? Why didn't that engine start work? Oh, duh. Have to actually tell it that we want to start the engine. Yes, we're going. Ooh, the MD80. If you miss one thing, it's an unforgiving mistress. Yeah, Ashley, I have a very similar problem with X-Plane. It's a little bit unstable these days for me. Maybe now. I think it will work now, Icebird. Yeah. There we go. We're going an engine start. Yours is fine. Okay. Oh, an odd failed start, really? Oh, mine's got a bit unstable. To be honest, I've probably got too much crap loaded in. Too much unstable free scenery loaded into my X-Plane is highly likely part of the problem. Thanks, Icebird. We'll go and have a little inspection of it later. It's good enough for the stream, but it's probably not good enough to like put on flightsim.to or anything. It's a little bit hacked together. And there's our other engine. Oh, we missed the pushback line. That's all right. Yeah, so I made this livery myself so that we could fly Interflug on today's stream. Now, what you may notice, the windows are not see-through from the outside. I couldn't figure out how to do that in the bloody MD82, and I didn't have time to mess around with it. It does look a little Austrian, yeah. But it was pretty straightforward. I just started with a white one, and then I just put a red band, and then I downloaded the Interflug logo. Some signs of Austrian on the engines, yes. Is that Austrian? Fair enough. And then put the Interflug logos from Google image search onto those spots, and that was pretty much the extent of the work that I did. Okay, not too bad, Mr. Tug. Not too bad. You can stay there for a minute. The A340 will definitely be faster, yes, Ashley. You're right. Than this old beast. Although, I think on the last flight on this one, we did manage to get it up to a cruise of .78. So not too bad. Alright, flap 7.5. I always struggle to get my flap setting correct. That's 0. And then that's somewhere in between 0 and 11. And then that's 11. That's the only options I get. Where's my card? Where's my takeoff card? There we go. So flaps here are supposed to be at 7.5, but I can only get 11 or a bit under 11. So there. How about that? That should be 7.5. Okay. What was our derating temp for the takeoff performance? Cell temp 50. So for a derated takeoff, we need to turn off the art and then flex, and then 50. There we go. Happy with that. Then we need to arm that, set this and this, and those can come off. Now we've got an engine start. Bleeds can come on. And loaded, nice. The gens are hung already, I think, so we can take the APU bus off, and we can turn the APU air off and the APU master off. We can turn off the starter, close the thingy, put the pitot heater on, and turn our windshield anti-ice on. And I think I've done all my startup checks finally. Parking brake back on, tug away, and then once he's out the way, we'll do nose lights to dim. And loaded. You loaded in? Left side. Oh, whoa. That's a big boy. That doesn't look like an A340 model, unfortunately. I'm guessing I don't have model matching for whatever you've selected. You're in an A380 instead. Fair enough. It depends whether I've got the model for it or not, but it seems not. Lufthansa A340-600. I would think I would have that one. Interesting. Okay, I think we're probably good for a slow taxi out here. Ugly Asobo, very ugly, yeah, very ugly. Triggered. Sorry, Ashley. Warsaw traffic, Interflug 2125, taxiing via the apron, and then Echo 2, Echo 4 for a runway 29 at departure, Warsaw. Okay, parking brake off, and a little bit of power to get us moving. And hopefully we go. There we go, we're going. It does need a bit of oomph to get going, this thing. And it also... I keep meaning to get that sound pack as well for this. I did Magic Turtle. I've got everything now. I promise. I did that GitHub download where you can cheat and download everything in one file and load it in. Here we go. But anyway, it was pretty easy. 3 ads. Sorry. It was pretty easy to get this Interflug livery, excuse me, at least in its basic form, into the MD80. So I might do a very quick and dirty Amplify Oz livery as well for the MD80. Just more for, like, you know, the memes of it rather than actually a serious livery. I really want to do a proper Phoenix Amplify Airways livery. There's always a good way to solve ads, right, Geekle? Yeah, Twitch has made it very appealing to creators to run. It's only 3 minutes of ads per hour, so it's not, well, it's not too much really, but I appreciate that getting an ad every 20 minutes on Twitch is a little bit annoying. But Twitch has made it very appealing to creators to run 3 minutes of ads every hour. So that's what my ads is set at. Right, so we're heading down here, then we're making a left And then we'll be parallel with runway 29er, and then we'll head down to the end and then turn around and line her up. While we're on the taxi, we'll just check full right, full left, full forward, and full back all works. I'm going to assume that the rudder works as well. Looks like no issues. All good. Did that work? Seems to have changed. Looks a bit odd. Okay. Now, I can almost guarantee as every time that I take off in this plane, it's going to give me a takeoff warning. I'll give it one chance. If it warns, then I'll stop. I'll try resetting everything. And if we've still got an issue, then we'll have to proceed anyway. Sometimes I just don't know what I do to trigger it, but it's very easily triggered. Right, we're going to turn the auto throttle on, and we should be able to at least do VNav on the ground, right? Or no, not in this one, maybe not. You can do nav on the ground. You can do nav on the ground. It's a bit slow, this taxi, isn't it? It's alright. We've got plenty of time for tonight's stream. One fairly short-ish flight, this one. An hour in the air. And then we've got an hour of trying to land in a grass field. Should be fun regardless how well it goes. Right down to the end, I reckon. You have to buy this. Wait, what is that? Isn't that just the... Oh, the FS2 crew. Ah, okay, yeah. Icebird. Yeah, I'm in two minds about FS2 crew. I don't know if you saw me ever flying it on the fly-by-wire. I did enjoy it, definitely. However, I would say it has its bugs and it has its moments which kind of remove you from the immersion. And you do have to train your voice on the like Windows thingamy multiple times for it to be able to be reliable. So if you're willing to invest the time, then maybe Centauri uses it. Yeah, Centauri does use it for P3D flying, that's right. But if you notice, right, Centauri says the exact same thing every time he streams, and he's trained his voice to recognize, he's voice trained the computer to recognize that. But if you're going to be disciplined and say the exact same thing in the exact same way, then it's fine. All right, checking the approach path is clear. It is. Also traffic, Interflug 2125 lining up runway 29. Also. You have FSFO but no MD. Okay. You're lucky. Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just a bad user rather than anything else. Alright, lights are all on. You got no response if they'll do it. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go, everyone. Hope you're ready for departure. We're going to get started. We'll bring the power up a bit. until it stabilizes at around 40. There we go. There's 40 on the N1. Then we'll toga. No warnings. And release the brakes. And we're going. Hey, look at that. Ooh, chrono. Thank you. It's, of course, it's hidden behind here. Whoa. Chrono's going. Whoa. Okay. Every time that happens, I spend more time looking at the chrono than I do at where I'm departing. Anyway, take off. 80 knots cross-checked. We've got it right this time. It's actually giving us some info on departure. 120. V1. Rotate. We would have struggled to abort that landing after V1, wouldn't we? That takeoff after V1. Definitely. Oh, it doesn't want to come up. It doesn't want to come up. Gear up. You need a big old tug on the yoke then.
Gear up, lights out.
Gears up, lights is out. And we're climbing. And we're climbing. About 170 knots at the moment, so I'm not going to do anything. Maybe you guys just want to... Quick look outside. A quick look. Look at that. Amazing.
So traffic again, the Phantom 192, 4, 6.
Right. VNav, nav, autopilot. And we're going. Nice. If you switch off the taxi lights, also the landing lights come off. Oh, really? Okay. Warsaw traffic, Interflug 2125 departed, runway 29 and climbing through 3,000 feet. Final call, Warsaw. Okay, it's doing a decent enough job at this departure so far. Probably should have set our heading bug to runway heading just in case anything went wrong, but it didn't, fortunately. I hate to say it, but a fairly smooth departure for me in the old MD80. We're about to hit our clean speed here. Oh really? Right after takeoff, you turn the lights off in this thing. What, those ones? Doesn't it? No, doesn't it mean the gear lights? Gear up, lights out. I thought it meant gear lights. Okay, we're clean speed, so we can bring the flaps in, and also the slats, which I always forget to do. And accelerating quite nicely. Oh, we got a master caution. What's it's just the center tank already running out. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you're right though. When you do that one, it does them all when you're in flight, which is nice. All right, that was amazingly uneventful for a departure for me on the MD80. So yeah, about an hour in the air from now, and we'll be down in Berlin. You reminded me about the chrono. We can probably go to climb thrust. When do you reckon we go to climb thrust? Icebird? Around about now, surely. We're safely off the ground. 7,000 feet. And disarm that. Disarm that. Lights are off already. We're also through transition, I think. So transition was 6,005. So we'll set this to 1013. Set. Everything looking decent up here. Once we're through, I guess we'll make this turn, Macus, and then we'll turn off the I just used a German flag, Geekle. On the actual plane that we're mimicking, it does have an East German flag. But then I've also seen some more recent, some other Interflug liveries with just the German flag on it. So maybe they did exist. Maybe they repainted them for a brief moment after integration. I'm not sure. Yeah, look, this one appears to have. Oh no, that is the East German flag. Yeah. Interesting. A310, yeah. Alright, thanks, Icebeard. Oh, really, Icebeard? I think I've seen someone else do that as well, so you're probably right on those, that speed. Half in the rate of climb. Yeah. And then going to VNAV, yeah. The A310, maybe some of them were retained for a little bit after integration, the more modern aircraft. They definitely got rid of like all of the Russian aircraft pretty pronto. I don't know, I kind of like it in this livery. It looks alright. Conti, he was stunningly handsome. Yes, they were rushing to get rid of them. They were. Hey Conti, good to see you. Welcome on board this Interflug flight from Warsaw to Berlin, and so far so good. Interflug and Austrian. Oh, maybe. Similar color scheme, right? I wonder if, we'll wonder if maybe. Couldn't find anything. Yeah. There's probably a story there. Hey, don't we need to turn this art back on, don't we? Give us a bit of a protection just in case. And post-war. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know much about the story of Interflug other than the specific story that we're reenacting tonight, which is landing IL-62 in a glider patch and then taxiing it to a hard stand where it's still there as a museum piece. I was actually wondering. Oh no, that won't work. I was wondering if on Google Maps. We can try and find on the satellite view. We can try and find the the plane that's still there, because it's still there on a little hard stand as a museum piece. So what we're looking for is Stölln Renault. What was that? Oh no! Geeko, you got smacked. It's alright, it's alright. I've tried to make it a little bit less aggressive, but it's very like naughty Geeko. It's alright. I'll there you go. You can post a link now. Yeah, but it's more like deleting all your previous messages that I find to be a little bit aggressive. Oh, here we go. Geekle's done the search for me. Amazing, thank you. That's what I was actually doing on the side window. Museum Flugzeug Lady Agnes, the Interflug IL-62. Yes, it's here. It is indeed here. Let's look at some photos. Nice. So you can see it does look pretty much like an MD80 series, apart from the fact that it's got 4 engines on the back rather than 2. The overall shape of the airframe is pretty similar. You're right, it did have an East German tail flag. It's fairly utilitarian on the inside though, isn't it? Oof. Not the most comfortable. Yeah, it does look quite MD82-ish. Otherwise. I wonder why they went with 4 engines on the back. Is it really that underpowered? A beautiful dining table. It's cool anyway. A cool little story. It's got the classic Russian green cockpit. 4 is better than 2, Friendcam, I agree, but it just seems like overkill, but maybe they were so underpowered that it was necessary. Cockpit layout's a little bit different, obviously, than what we've got here. I mean, you need to accommodate all 4 engines and stuff, as well as not having any glass whatsoever, but yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little story as well. I'll show you the video again that we did as the pre-stream. No FMC. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right, no FMC at all. It would have just been conventional navigation. Wings are further forward. Oh, no doubt it's slightly different, but I mean in terms of what we've got to match with it in Microsoft Flight Sim, I figured this was going to give me the best outcome. FMC's a capitalist propaganda. That's one way of looking at it. Hello, Capuchin Steve, welcome to the stream, and After Show Music, welcome to the stream. Interesting, during the Cold War, things were borrowed. Yes, they definitely were borrowed, yes, yes. And then they had to get them to work. Yeah, a bit like the what was the name of their attempt at Concorde? It'd probably be a similar era actually that this was designed, where it like miraculously got designed and rushed out on the exact same year as Concorde, and then they couldn't get to work. Yeah, the Concorde ski, exactly, Dino. The spacecraft, yeah, the what'd you call it? The space shuttle, the Buran space shuttle. Oh yeah, the Tupolev 144. That's the name. That's the name. The Konkordsky, indeed. Which looks remarkably similar to a Concorde, except the fact that it's got those little canards on its face. Oh yeah, congrats, Conti. That was very well deserved. I'm sure you will have a lot of enjoyment out of your new GPU. Canards, no. Mustache, yes. It flew before the Concorde. Well, flew before the Concorde, but whether it was ever safe enough to describe as something that should have ever flown is questionable, right? Like, that thing shouldn't have ever got up into the air. Good engagement present. Nice. I'm not going to go there, Conti. I feel like you've probably had an earful of the engagement jokes. All right, approaching top of climb already. Oh, whoa. Stop climb. I think it was all right. Tupolev 144 remained in commercial service as a cargo aircraft until the cancel. Yeah, but did it? They just said that to they just said that to save face, right? V Polar. That was unnecessary, but welcome to the stream. His bar mitzvah, okay. Yeah, back to bed, Conti. It's fine. I want to know the difference between a 1080 Ti and a 3090 Ti frame rates in MSFS at the same settings. That'll be an interesting comparison for sure. Yeah, quite possibly, Geekle. Quite possibly. Yeah, I've seen that one, actually, that Tupolev X-plane. I think it's got to shoehorn it into the case. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to be honest. My case is too teeny-weeny to be able to fit anything that huge. So I actually thought about I might need to get a new case for the 40 series GPUs. I'm debating it. Even if it's X-Plane 10, it's too old for you. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're gonna get X-Plane 12 in the next couple of months, right? So you probably don't want to buy anything too dated for that sim anymore. No, I think Steve, I'll also need a beefier PSU. I've only got a 750 watt PSU, so I feel like might need to up that as well. Not sure. I need to put in an arrival here, and I can't remember where we went up to. Mineral oil PC cooling. They're cool, right? It looks like you've got your PC in a fish tank. My CPU is maybe okay at the moment. It's like a consistent battle, right? So actually, we've got similar systems then. I've got a Ryzen 7 3800 X. So similar systems, and a 3070. And I feel like my CPU is still coping okay. I don't know. So Kellogg was our last waypoint. The arrival into Berlin. What's the benefit of buying X-Plane? Well, at the moment you can't buy X-Plane 12 because it's not released. But when you can buy X-Plane 12, generally X-Plane is known for having better physics and more realistic payware aircraft. Although MSFS is catching up with regards to payware aircraft, I would say. It's okay. I actually don't want a star here. I just want the ILS for runway 25 something. I figured this out earlier and now I've forgotten. Because our routing kind of doesn't really help with stars and stuff. I think it's 25 right. Yeah. But we could go via FWE and then Uburu is what we want for the ILS for 25 right. So if we go next page, 25 right via FWE. Any of those come up? No. What about Nutcrow? That will do us as well. That'll do. Alright, let's check the legs again. We're going to have this issue, but we'll just bring Nutcrow up one and execute, and that should be good now. Flight sims are CPU bound, though. Better GPU would also be nice, as X-Plane 12 is putting a lot of stuff on the GPU. Is it really? Okay. Magic Turtle, I've never had any problem selling computer components on eBay. I've sold GPUs before. I've sold CPU even. I've sold RAM before. Never really had much of an issue offloading it on eBay. You have to obviously accept not the bestest price ever, but as long as you're confident it works and you package it well, I can't see what they can really do with it. And you'd make sure you do the transaction through PayPal. That's the only thing about X-Plane Geekle that kind of is gonna be a bit of a challenge, is getting used to that handcrafted ortho scenery. Like I don't know how I'm going to convert the stuff that I've got for X-Plane 11, because I've got pretty much all of the US and I've got all of Australia and I've got Western Europe already done and on my hard drive. Hope I don't have to rebuild it somehow for X-Plane 12. And I also don't know what planes just yet are going to be compatible, but I know that my A340 will be, which is what I'm kind of excited about. Flying that A340 again will be nice. Still a pain. Oh, 100%. Yeah, very painful. Yeah, you would think, well, I think it's just the cost, right, Geekle? Microsoft can get away with it because they own Bing, and obviously Asobo is like fully hooked into Microsoft servers and everything, as you see how often they connect and disconnect. within the sim, but I don't know whether X-Plane would be able to make a deal with like Google to be able to do that, like Magic Turtle just suggests in there. Oh really, Steve? That's good to know. Well, bad for you, but good to know for anyone selling on eBay. Austin's made it very clear he doesn't want it. Well, he has made it clear actually, but I don't know. I think it's a mistake. Personally, I think it's a mistake. I think the ortho photo of MSFS covers up a myriad of other issues because it looks so pretty. Right? It gets away with a lot, especially with the less serious crowd, because of how good it looks. The weather radar. Are they going to update all these planes with the weather radar after sim update? Um, 10? Is it sim update 10? The next one in August? I know PMDG have said they will, and Phoenix have said they will as well, but I don't know about this one. Like, we can't even turn it on in this one. Navaid. ADF. Yep, 10. After show music. We were just talking about, I guess, X-Plane 11 and how it interprets imagery. So ground texture imagery. Alright, landing performance. May as well get this done before we start descending. Can't say that you like Austin. Austin is amazing. There you go. 2 competing viewpoints, one after another. Runway, I think we said 25 something. 25 right, 25 left. I had the chart still up. We're going 25 right actually. Gonna go 1540. The meter for Berlin. Variable at 4. Well, that's good. Variable at 4. We probably should do it as a headwind, right? So opposite of 7 is 25. So 250 4. There we go. A 4 knot tailwind. Outside air temperature is 22. It's cooled off a bit in Europe this week. I'm sure those of you who are there would agree that that's a good thing. A little bit too hot. Reverse, yes. Auto brakes, medium. Landing weight. Is X-Plane that good? I think currently it's hard to recommend anyone get into X-Plane right now. If they've got X-Plane and a lot of stuff for X-Plane already, then I think they would agree it's good. It's got some very good quality payware aircraft, some good scenery. If you build your own ortho, then it can look pretty damn good as well. You only need to go over to Conti's stream when he's streaming X-Plane, so about 55.5 tons, and you can see how good X-Plane can look. But if you're getting into it from scratch, then it's probably a bit of a tough sell when MSFS looks good out of the box, and pretty much everything that you buy for it is a fair amount cheaper. Okay, so there's our speeds. VRAF at 40 is 130 knots. I think there's a approach ref. This one says 128, that's fine. Switch it over to a landing. What's up with this? There we go, 55-ton landing weight. Around about 131. That's fine, that's fine. Quality Wing 787. Aerosoft A330. PMDG 737 800 900. TFDI 717. That's a good collection, definitely, actually. Approaching top of descent. In terms of our descent profile, we can go right down to 4,000 feet. So I'll set that here and hope that the VNAV kicks in when we want it to. Top of descent, what is that? Probably 15 miles away. If you move to MSFS now, you lose so much stuff. I mean, I don't think you do. You don't think you do need to move to MSFS if you don't want to, given the fact that there's such a good selection of things still being released for X-Plane. You know, you've got such a big library already, and you know that X-Plane 12 is coming out only probably in a few months. Medium. Zero need for MSFS. Yeah, I would say if someone's like heavily embedded in any other ecosystem, you don't need MSFS. But if someone is starting fresh, I would say MSFS is probably the right way to go right now. It's very bright light. Makes my Interflug livery look a bit too white, doesn't it? Probably needs a coat of dirt. Just zoom in a bit on this TD just to make sure it's doing its thing. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Conti. Good to see you. I hope so. We'll see. Landings in this thing are always a little bit spicy for me. Tune the ILS 1099. And the course is going to be 245. Watch you get an ad break on landing. We didn't get a chance to go for a walk through the cabin, unfortunately. Shall we do that? Oh. Maybe it was already open. It was, I think. Oh, the seats are the wrong colour. Should definitely change the seats to a nice German flag motif, shouldn't I? Now, when I do the Amplify Oz MD82 livery, I will put some Easter eggs in the back here, I reckon. What runway? I'm taking 25 right, actually. Just because it's the way that we're coming in at the moment. Oh, it's closed. Oh, 07, right. Oh well. At least we won't crash into each other. But I just thought it'd be a quicker flight rather than going all the way around and back in, given that winds are variable. I'll just come in on runway 25. And there's no ATC on, I think, currently. Let's just check. Yeah, there's no ATC at the moment. There's a little bit of an action going on over here, look. 4 towers within very close proximity. Wonder if there's going to be a little GA event there in a bit. Geneva seems to be online fairly frequently at the moment. They're fully stacked almost. And this area is usually pretty good too. Madrid and the UK at this time of day. Shame we're not getting anything Eastern Germany. That's okay. Oh, we better check if we started descent. We did. That's good. Okay, descent is happening. And I believe we've done all of the setup that we need at the moment until we get a bit lower, so no need to panic at the moment. Although these things happen, gotta arm that out pretty quickly in the MD80, so we'll see. If I manage to grab the ILS, I'll be pretty impressed. If we just have to hand fly, that's also fine, but if we grab the ILS, I'll be happy. What time is it? It's halfway through the stream and we're still on autopilot. I might just very quickly grab another whiskey and coke. I'll just be back in 30 seconds, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Oh, wrong camera. But I mean, fair enough. You can see the setup cam. Maybe I'll just leave that now for landing. So cheers on that cam and cheers on that cam. Very good. Whoop, whoop. Careful, Tristan. Don't click the wrong thing. Lucid Dream, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Whoops. Whoops.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention.
Down through
to the
18,000. I think I'm going to turn the seatbelt signs. Or were they on all the time? They're on now, definitely. And we'll... Oh, no. I meant to do that. Hi, Rob Ozzy. Welcome to the stream. What whiskey am I drinking? It's just, it's a cheap Glenfiddich in Coke. It's nothing special after show for a mixer. It's a fairly big plane. This is a McDonnell Douglas MD82.
We would like to show you the safety features on board.
Fairly big,
We would
yes.
appreciate your attention.
And we're flying to Berlin. We've departed Warsaw and we're heading to Berlin. And here's our routing. We're kind of getting there. We're on descent down into Berlin. We're just passing 16,000 feet on the way down. And so far the plane is coping okay with that with our approach. That's our trim kicking in as we come down. Yeah, I've been drinking a fair amount of Lafroig recently, whiskey-wise, but I can't waste the good Lafroig in a Coke, so it's a bit of a cheaper one. Yeah, that's right, Ashley. You can find the MD80 after show music only on Sim Market. I can post the link. Only fair. The Frog is a smoky one. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. What's it called? Fly the Mad Dog is kind of how they call it, right? The product name. There it is. There's the link for you after show. It was on sale, but is it still on sale? No, it's no longer on sale. It's back up to its extortionately high price. Watched a guy fly from Toowoomba to Brisbane last night and autopilot flew him into a tree. Oh no! That's not a good thing, Rob. We will hopefully not hit a tree, but we'll see. I can't guarantee it. I'll try my best. And I guess we should keep that heading bug now where we want it, just in case. Balvenie and Glenn Dronach fan. Nice. As an X-Plane and P3D, yeah, yes, I agree. For many flight simmers, that is not such a high price, but for people in people who are not used to flight sim prices, or who perhaps are used to MSFS prices, then they may find that a bit high. MKMCFC, welcome to the stream. You think it's beautiful? I think it's got a retro charm to it, definitely. Interflug Jan, yes, welcome to the stream, Jan. We're in a Interflug MD82 flying into Berlin Brandenburg. Grand Wazoo, good to see you as well. But do message. Drag required. Sure. We're also through 10,000 feet, so we'll pull out the spoilers a bit. Hey Scruffy Tam, good to see you. Welcome aboard. That's right, yeah, some of those P3D prices from PMDG, especially from Everslabs, that was very pricey, wasn't it, when it was first released? Alright, thanks Dino for the look. What time? Very soon. Probably about 6 or 7 minutes, Lucid Dream. If you can see, that's the runway, so we're probably about 30 miles away, with a bit extra because of track miles, but are we good? Oh yeah, we can pull that speed brake back in. Right, we're gonna change our thrust management to go around. Ready in case we need to go around. Just over govern at flight level 240. Okay, so you're on descent as well. Hardcore on the learning curve and you're blown away by the yes, definitely. I think anyone new to flight simming has a very similar experience as that. Get sucked in and then realizes how much it's going to cost, but by that point it's too late. Okay, 6,000 feet, 250-ish knots. Code written, good morning. Definitely cheaper than IRL, yeah. Yeah, all hobbies. Every hobby I've ever had has been expensive. I can't imagine there is any hobby that's like, oh yeah, just spend nothing and have hours of enjoyment. Because people monetize hobbies, right? Businesses see it as a way to make money as well. Knitting yarn is cheap, that's true, Magic Taylor. Go-karting, all hobbies are not expensive. You don't think so, Kiko? Maybe all of my hobbies have always been expensive and therefore that is my experience of hobbies. All good hobbies, I agree with that, Magic Taylor. Right, the glide slope is there. I wonder if we're going to manage to grab this localizer as well. It's to the right at the moment. VOR. Can we get it? It really struggles grabbing the localizer thing. Nah, we lost it. Maybe we're heading... Oh, no, maybe it's got it. I'm going to go ILS and see if it'll do that. Loc track. Glide slope captured. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's got it. It's got it. It's got it. Okay, we're pretty fast here. I might start bringing our speed back a bit. Given that there's the airport. And it's a one slippery plane. I'm good, thanks, Code Written. Okay, we're on the glide slope. We've just slightly overshot the localizer, but not too bad. We're a little bit fast. We're a lot a bit fast. I'm gonna cheat by bringing the gear out. I believe that's fine. Any time below 250 knots in the MD80. A lot a bit fast, yeah. Super fast. Berlin traffic. Interflug 2125. 10 miles to run on the ILS for runway 25 right, Berlin. Oh, 0439 and you're awake. Well, good morning. Bit more flaps. We'll get there. It's alright. At least we're on the ILS. I'm happy about that. Lights are all on. Gear is down. Seatbelt signs are on. Everything here is good. Did we set minimums? Probably didn't set minimums. There we go. The Xbox component. That's a good point, Kiko. Alright, flaps are coming out. We'll try pulling this back now to our final app. BRF +5.
Berlin traffic, Ryanair 167 on the dogleg for ILS 07 right.
Okay. He's on 07 right, thankfully. I thought he was going to say 07 left. Still a bit fast here, 170 knots. Flaps are all the way out. Gear is out. There's not really much more we can do. We'll arm the speed brakes, the auto brakes. We'll arm the speed brakes. 20C it at 0440. That is pretty warm. Autopilot off, auto throttle off. My aircraft. And we're still fast. I might pull those throttles out and let it glide down pretty much at this point. There we go. 2 whites, 2 reds. There's the marker. There's the runway. Idle. Let. Come on, down you get. Down you get. There it is. Reverses. Center line.
Traffic, Ryanair 167 turning final for ILS 07 right. And,
Okay. Hey, not too bad for me. 108.
60 minutes. Reverse lights out.
Reverse lights out. Manual braking. I don't know where we're taxed.
That's the first one interesting now on downwind for 125 right on London traffic. We just passed Delta Bravo 461 for Delta Bravo 467. On traffic.
Berlin traffic, Interflug 2125 clear of the runways, taxiing via Victor 4 to the apron, Berlin. Grand Wazoo, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. That was actually one of my better landings in this thing. It's a bit unpredictable sometimes, but we made it work, which is good. Lights off. There we go, lights are off. And we should start the APU. .78 with 5 feet off center on one of your last landings. Nice. That's a good landing, Icebird. Hey, I'm pretty happy with that, you know. Oh, my flaps are still showing.
Berlin traffic, Ryanair 167 short final 07 right.
We've got a fair amount of people coming in here, so I'll just pull up here. Let's go next to this lofty, shall we? These racetrack stars. Well, that's why I tried to avoid it, actually. I did my own little approach, which wasn't really a star. Makazi, yeah, I think it's pretty decent for this aircraft. We seem to be struggling a bit on this parking job, though. Star lives matter. Some of the stars in Europe, though, they just take you on a big old circle around half of the country before you manage to land it. There we go. Dubai. Yeah, I seem to remember Dubai being pretty bad. Parking brake is on. Has that APU spooled up? APU power is available. We'll hang the APU, which means we can shut off the fuels for now, anyway. And welcome to Berlin, everyone. The Canuck 5. Yeah, I like that approach. That's the kind of approach I like, Code Written. Where you get to do the bare minimum of S-turns to get into ILS.
Berlin traffic, Ryanair 167 vacated via Mike 4, taxiing to the apron via Alpha and Victor 1 or Victor 2.
And I was gonna. Where's the unboarding? Is it in here? No. Isn't it in here? Ground. Oh. There's no unboarding button. Oh well. I guess we're done then. Well, welcome to Berlin, everyone. On a very sunny day. There's Makazi. Hello, Makazi. A screen mod? What do you mean, 247? A screen mod. Controllers like the Canuck because you can transfer planes off the start. Yeah, exactly. Nice and easy for controllers as well. Once the beacon is off. Oh, okay. Good point. Fair enough. The computer screen in the cockpit. No, this is how it comes from Leonardo. I haven't done any mods here. In the MD80. You're quite right. I need to turn these off as well. And, oh, where is it now? In here? Yes, onboard. There we go. Also, when beacon is on, no refueling. True. Very true. That's me just being lazy when that happens, usually, Icebear. Alright, which runway is Ashley 777 coming in on? Do you think we can do a bit of plane spotting? Nothing up in the air there. Anything over on this approach? No. Maybe we'll grab a quick look. Berlin. This one? Yeah. So it is coming on the 25s. Many little things good to know. Yes, definitely. But while we're onboarding, I was going to try and find Teagle after this. Probably not on VATSIM though. I feel like buzzing Berlin at low level is probably not ideal. But we are going to stay in the old MD80 here. Yeah, 247. We do that on the stream, definitely. VATSIM's a volunteer-run network, so you can't guarantee that there's going to be controllers everywhere that you're flying. Icebird here in chat requested this flight specifically today, and as you can see from the VATSIM map here, there's no controllers around Berlin. If we were flying Frankfurt, for example, then yeah, we'd be talking to controllers here within this circle. Where else? Luton 247, thank you for the follow. If we're in east coast of Spain, we'd be having a laugh. There'd be lots of control. Or down here in Greece. What's the betting that there's something going on in Greece? Don't usually see Greece center on. Depart from where I want. Oh, that's nice, Icebird. I might just do it from here then. That would be easier for me. I don't have scenery for either of them, so it's not going to be particularly beautiful on the departure anyway. The arrival is the more important thing. Fair enough, yes. Let's maybe let's give that a try. I don't think doing a sim brief is really going to help us much with this arrival, is it? We can try, but so if we're doing this, does it even have... It doesn't have your... Oh, it does. It has your field here. So we can actually do a little sim brief.
Still in traffic, Lufthansa 1X Victor push and start facing 25 left.
Oh, I think that Lufty next to us is going to push.
Going traffic, Lufthansa 1 and 2 X-ray, 16 being E2.
We can take the Belix 4 to Belid. Not sure if that's going to be shown on here though. The only thing I was going to do is very minimal passengers and an auto and 0 freight. There we go. I'm pretty sure they landed it very light, this thing. Am I a pilot IRL? No, I'm not. No piloting ability whatsoever. Sid or fix Belit. Right, well, we're not going to do that then. We're going to end up just flying direct, I reckon. Anyway, cruise at 12,000. That's pretty high, isn't it? Half an hour in the air. Didn't know it was that far. Cool. Perfect. At least we've got a little sim brief to do. About 68 tons, so heavier. Okay. So the Illusion 62 is heavier then. It had 78 tons, but something that pulls something in. Oh, wow. Where's that? Here he is. $10 out. Okay, let me just see how the plane is going here. I think we've finished boarding, so what we might do is reset our flight. If we can. I don't know. EDDB. Invalid. How do we clear this route? No? Can you not clear the route in this somehow? You must be able to. Delete. Invalid delete. Invalid delete. Maybe we have to jump out and jump back in. Okay, actually, I'm going to hope that this reloads quick enough that we can see your landing here. Pretty sure it will, if I'm real quick. Berlin, and we were like here. Go. Rather than mess around with it, let's reload the plane so that we'll do that as well. Maybe if you put in the company route. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, rather than... You did it once last time and it worked. Okay. Rather than mess around with it, I think it was a good call to just... Not sure how he did it. Okay, I think Ashley's probably making final approach here. Can we spot them yet? Still nothing? Oh, there! I can see him. Okay. Pretty busy here now at Berlin. This Lufthansa's taxiing. We'll head over this way. And just watch this landing. And after this landing of Ashley, then we'll set up the plane for the second flight that we've just done our flight plan for. Here we go. You can do it. You got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, that was nice. I don't know what's going on with those wheels, but very nice. It's a shame about the airplane model, that's the only thing. Great landing, Ashley, well done. We better continue to set up our plane here or we'll be waiting all night. We'll be too late finishing this stream, so. Alright, we're cold and dark again, which means nice animation here. We've got to do a bit of a speed run setup here, so battery can come straight on, and we'll start the tablet up. In we go ground, and we'll grab the ground power, which is available. Galley can come on straight away. We'll set those all on. And close the door. Over this side. And we don't need those on. Here's the bit that you missed at the start, Icebird. Test the anti-skid. Test the stop. Test the speed warning. Overspeed. Logo light can go on to show off the nice Interflug livery. There you go. There's some tests for you. That one can be off. That one's all good. We're up a bit higher. 1, 0, 2, 0. There we go. Will be our landing. Barrow. Landing altitude will be a bit higher too. Over here, we can come back to those in a bit. We'll send to the standby instrument. And we'll do our weights and balances on here. You are not the MD82 do it right police. You may say that now, but when you see me doing something wrong. Minus 290 and just want to learn how it should be done. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think that's a decent enough landing actually in the A340. A little bit firm, but not too bad. The color combos. These were the colors that were in during the 70s Magic Turtle. Right, what should our... Like, this is going to be very low, just to be clear. In terms of fuel, we want 4.6. So we want 2,300 in each tank. There we go. Very light. It's probably too light to even look at. Look at this down here. It's very light. Bang on centerline. All right, no worries, 247. Thank you for stopping by. That's done. We should be able to go here. Start boarding. And now we can set up our FMC. If it's got the destination airport in here, which I hope it does. To, nope. Echo Delta Oscar Romeo. Yeah, it does. Nice. In terms of departure, should we go from the runway that we just took off from? So 25, I just landed on 25 right. And we're actually not gonna take any of those. And in terms of our arrival, wonder what the... Is it still variable winds? We might try and just do a straight in if we can. So it'll be 2-6. Are you flying a star? If there was a star, I would consider it. I don't think there'll even be a METAR, right? No, there's not. So we'll just refresh this. So we'll just take the runway 26, most direct route. Activate, execute. Perf page. We're just going up to 12,000 feet. Our fuel is 4.6/N. Zero fuel weight, 36. A lot lighter than the IL-62. And the reserves are also pretty light here. Why can't I find this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, 0.5. Unable cruise. Oh no, we'll go 100 then. Still unable cruise. Transition 5. I'm pretty sure we'll be alright at flight level 100. And cruise wind we can do. There's not much of a cruise, but we can do it. 282 at 7. And ISODEV is our cruise temperature is -2. Wow, it really doesn't want us to do that, does it? What if we do 080? No, come on, we can definitely do 8,000 feet. Ding! It just doesn't want to do it. It's refusing. Takeoff performance. If anyone wants to fly along, by the way, this is literally a 20-minute flight, so it'd be kind of perfect if you want to join us. There's Ashley. Alright, thanks very much, Ashley. Appreciate you flying along. It's always fun to have people join us on the flight. Hope you enjoyed your flight from Warsaw to Berlin as well. Close that aft stair. Nice wee flight, cool. We're gonna start the APU. And over here we're gonna do this one And this one. Takeoff performance. EDDB. Winds were basically variable at 4, so nothing. Temperature 20. Runway, we're sticking with the one nearest to us, 25 right. QNH 1020. 1020. You got a link? Okay, hang on. You just got to get a permit. There's no mods to help me out with permits tonight, but there you go. You can post a link now. Thank you for that. Very good. Your Berlin Brandenburg looks a lot better than mine, that's for sure. I like my little MD80 tucked away here as well. Cool, nice scenery. And as always, the A340 looking good. Well done. Payware, yeah, I know, I'm too cheap. I really should have, but well, maybe next time we'll come here. We'll do it. Takeoff weight was, what was our takeoff weight again? 41557. Calculate. I'm not very good at searching out the sales. I should buy more during sale and less when it's not on sale. That's what I need to do. 118, 123, 132. 118, 123. Instead, I kind of like wait until I think, oh, let's fly there on stream. That'd be good. And then I realize, oh, there's some good sceneries there. I should probably get them. More so, even more so, yes, definitely. Come on, wake up. There we go. And this one now. Very good. Okay, that is... We're getting there. We are getting there indeed. APU power is hung. External power is off. Those are armed. That one can go on. Those can go on. Pumps can go on. GSX, oh, definitely. I can't wait for a good GSX for MSFS. Apparently they're working on it, so we'll see. 132. What do we end up settling on for our cruise? I changed the cruise so many times I've forgotten what we're cruising at. 8,000 feet, okay. Okay, that's set up. That's set up. That's set up. Down here. 2,000. Should we do this on VATSIM? Let's at least do the departure on VATSIM, hey? And the runway heading is 245. 245. Okay. Let's get going. Get our pushback tug. There's a cone. Where did that come from? Anything clear that I haven't done? Nope, all good. Start pump can now go off. That DC pump doesn't like running very long by all accounts, so better to leave it. We haven't dialed the flaps, have we? 4.5. Yeah, here we go. 4.5. And our CG was CG 29.7. Whoa, that's the highest I've ever seen it. Oh, it's pretty much set anyway. To get this trim to go up, don't we do that yet? Trim, trim, trim. Set. Over here, 4.5. 4.5 set. Okay, now we're dialed. Parking brake is off. And we can push back. 1, 2, 2, 8. I didn't actually file this either. 1, 2, 2, 8. Refile. Done. That file worked. We're good. Berlin traffic. Interflug 2125 pushing back onto the apron. Berlin. I don't know what gate we're at. So we'll just say onto the apron. Let's go. And let's start the engines. Well, we won't forget that this time. Hang on. That one, and right engine starter. And it's spinning. Still spinning. Very good. Inject the fuel. Make sure it starts. Yep, we're looking like a good start there. Timer. Oh, is there a block timer, Icebird? I never really use the block timer. I use the elapsed timer. This one. Should I use one of these as well? Run. Or can you use, I guess you can use, what, this one? This is your block timer, this is your elapsed timer. That engine started, we'll start the left one. Left one down, okay. Let's, let me just start this engine. Left one. It's not doing anything. That engine started, that's okay. Left side up is flight timer. That's too hard for me this late at night. Okay, we are off APU. Off. Bleed air on. Start system off. Wait 1 minute, then I may see. Okay. We'll stop here, parking brake. few things we need to do. We need to... Wait, why can't we do that? Do we need to set the flaps first, I think? Flaps 4.5. That's 0. That's too much. There we go, flaps 4.5. Speed brake arm. Taxi lights on. Switch this one. Oh yeah. I didn't know that was a timer. I always use that button. Fair enough. What's these anti-skids? Well done. I think we said sell 50 again. Okay. Where are we taxiing? We're taxiing via Charlie, Lima 7, Lima 8. Oh, yeah. Victor 4, Charlie, Lima 7, Lima 8. Berlin traffic, Interflug 2125, taxiing via Victor 4, Charlie, Lima 7, Lima 8, runway 25 right, Berlin. Okay, that was a bit of a rush, so I probably have missed something here. Flaps are done. Why are those anti-skids? Those warnings are normally gone. What have I not done? Anti-skid. Arm. There we go. That's why. Clear that. Fixed it. Second time is stop it. Third time is reset it. Okay, fair. We've got a new chrono button, Magic Turtle, to press. Yeah, I fixed it. No, I've armed it now, haven't I? It's in the middle now. It's armed. It was on test, which is why it was misbehaving. Okay, right turn here. Love it. One left side, one right side. Nice, yeah. We got 2 chronos to press. There's a Ryanair there. Just chilling out. Did all that right? Yeah, I did. Why won't that, why won't this arm? There we go, it's arming now. The chat is way off, is it? That's weird. Ah. Interesting. I wonder if it's way off for me as well. Yeah, it is, you're right. It is way off. Even on my my phone, it's way off. Yours has been like this all week. Really, Wells? Not ideal when you want the viewer interaction, is it? Bit of a high-speed taxi, that's fine. Want to get out of here and wrap up this stream. We're definitely going to do a replay of this landing, by the way. Yeah, exactly, Magic Turtle. Bleeding edge. Oh no! There's a random hut on the taxiway. That's not good. I hope it's... Phew! We penetrated it, okay. Slow down a bit now that we're approaching the runway. Lights all on. Okay, a must-have. Hey Steve, just at the right time. Now is where we find out what I've done wrong with setting up the plane, when it gives me all these angry robot lady warnings as I take off. Berlin traffic, Interflug 2125 lining up, runway 25 right. Here we go. Seems like there's not really any traffic around Berlin anymore. We were quite busy for a few minutes as we were landing. Hey Pierre Luck, good to see you. Alright. Bring that power up. Bring that power up, bring that power up. 40% thrust, stable. Thanks, Wills. Toga. Release the brakes. Hey! No robot lady warnings again. I must be doing something right for once.
Takeoff thrust set.
Thrust is set.
Clamp.
Clamp.
80 knots.
Sometimes Pierre Luck, yes. It's a little bit finicky, but I feel like it's user error more often than aircraft error. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's so light, it just like floated off the runway. I forgot we were super light.
Positive brake.
Okay, gear up. Now listen for this. Lights out. Watch.
Gear up. Lights out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's referencing the landing gear lights there. Icebird. Okay, don't we like half this or something? Heading hold. Vertical speed, bring the nose down. There we go. Now we'll go autopilot. And we're on our way. I tried, Icebird. We're like rocketing away here. Flaps can come up straight away.
Lap 0.
Speed 250. Oh, we're losing speed now. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? There we go. Have a nice sleep tonight. Good. I'm glad. We actually want to turn that way. Got a very weird view here. What's going on? Ugh. Disgusting. This view. Is it this view I like? I don't know. There it is. No, that speed. Flight chrono. After talking about it all that time, we still didn't do it. Now it's done. Okay, now right turn. Pull heading. Heading select. And we'll go on course. Up to 8,000 feet, and that's where we're going to hold as well. Sort of worked. I don't know why it couldn't do 12,000 feet when we got up to 8,000 so quickly. Seems a bit ridiculous, but sure. FMC wasn't happy. Although you can see it's only 40 miles away, this thing, so that's probably why. Now, if you watched the video at the start of the stream, then you would have seen that they very much they did an overfly of the field first of all. So that's what we're going to do. Now, if I switch back to this and do this and this, this is what we're reenacting right now. Here's the Interflug landing. Well, I think this first one is the low flyby. Did I cut the trees? No, Icebird, I haven't cut the trees. Is that going to be a problem? Are we going to struggle to get over those trees? They really skimmed those trees. If they hadn't cut them, that would have been problematic. Yeah, so here's the first attempt, and they did like a low pass, which is pretty cool in and of itself. Never see a plane that big doing that over a field. All these German ladies getting a little bit too excited. And then here is the real landing where they get even closer to those trees. That is very close to those trees. You can literally see the shadows, and then they just dive. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, maybe 2.5 bounce, and then very, very much like slam on literally everything that they've got in order to get it stopped. So we'll see if we can manage anything close to that. Will be quite amazing. We're already probably only 30 miles away, as you can see. But the aircraft is doing its thing. This is going to be a fairly manual. They did two. Okay, we'll probably just do one. But in the interest of time, but we'll definitely leave the seatbelt signs on. How about that? Everything else is pretty much okay. We don't really need to do a takeoff calculation. We just want to do. The ground is descending. Yes, the ground is descending, but technically it's still a bounce. If you touch the ground more than once, then it's not butter. I would argue. Yes, Pierluck, we're going to land on grass in a field. So that field is an Icebird. You can tell me. Hang on. How to pronounce this name of the field, but it's Stölln Renault glider landing strip, and it's northwest of Berlin. And it's a true. That video is of a true moment where, as Interflug, the airline that we're flying right now, as they were retiring one of their planes, they donated it to a nearby town, and it's still there as a museum piece now. And basically, to get it there, the cheapest way to get it there was to fly it there, rather than, arrange road transport for a plane with its wings intact and everything. Okay, we're going to descend now down to 2,000. And lock that V-speed in. There we go. We may have... Nah, because we're kind of going straight and then left, that's fine. Heard stolen Renault. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Stolen Renault. I'm not sure if that is how it's pronounced, but I don't do German, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. On descent already. I'm gonna get the flight recorder. I won't start it just yet, but I'll get it out just in case. 6,000. I'm gonna make it VATSIM announcements as well, because why not? If is there anyone around here? Not really. Yeah, stolen Renault. That kind of is. Or stolen Renault. What is the field altitude? Do we know anything about it? Let me have a quick look. So it doesn't have a chart here, but we do know that the field elevation is only 131 feet, so we can get pretty low without worrying about any collisions. And I'm just gonna keep sort of bugging it for now and see if we can spot it. On our first pass, we'll just drop down to like, I don't know, 500 feet. Take a dive at it. Not planning on landing, just planning on checking we know where it is, essentially. $3,000. Probably should pull that nose back a bit now. 2,500. And slow down. 10 miles out. We'll drop down to like 200 knots. And try and get ourselves aligned to this runway down here. If you use Google Translate stolen in German language and let it say it, then you know. Okay. Thank you, Icebird. We can try. Translate. Here we go. Oh.
Stölln.
Stölln. There you go. Slats out. Gear out as well. Gear down 3 green. So where's the field? Do we know? We're 5 miles away. We're way too fast to be able to take a good look. Trump vibes. No, please no. Go around on the TMS there. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Isn't it here, behind these trees? I'm pretty sure it's there. I'm gonna go manual for now, and we'll just take a little look here. I'm pretty sure it's here, Icebird, behind this tree line. It's scary. This is gonna be tough, man. Look at these trees. We're gonna have to like properly skim these trees just like that video. But this is how we're gonna roughly approach it. Replay is on. Yeah. We're gonna dive for these trees like this, probably even lower. Dive, 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 dive. Then we're gonna land it like that. Oh, that tree's a bit close to that wing. A few wobbles. Hang on. Auto throttle needs to come off. Go around, go around, go around. Ooh, those engines didn't spool up very quickly. That's better. Whoa. It's a handful, this thing, sometimes. There we go. We're up, we're up. Okay, we'll set that speed back to something a bit more appropriate. The auto throttle on and let it take control. Try it lower. Less speed for landing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Dump some fuel. Oh yeah. I didn't think about dumping fuel. Okay, well, what if we do this? What's it doing here? We're kind of flying around in a bit of a U-turn here just to get ourselves sort of roughly downwind. And then I'll turn the AP, whoa, turn the AP back on. Get us back up to like 2,000 feet. There we go. Okay, AP's back on. Plane is flying relatively safely. There's the field to our left. Down there, I think. Somewhere around here anyway. Is there a way to dump fuel in this thing? I don't know if you can dump fuel in the MD82, can you? Not on the overhead. Anything on the back? Sometimes there's a fuel controller there, right? I don't think we can, Icebird. That would have been a good little experience, though, to dump some fuel. But no. We've still got, yeah, 3 tons of fuel. We could have been 3 tons lighter, which would have been useful, I think. Okay, I'm going to go back down to 1.5. And once we're at 1.5 and this speed, the speed is actually relatively under control here. We'll go back down to like 180. Gears still out, flaps are set. Okay for now, flaps 15. Nice. This is fine. This is fine. So it's somewhere between those hills, I think, isn't it? The hills are actually a little bit helpful because we're able to use them as a bit of a... I love that Berlin ground has come online. Have we gone far enough outbound? Maybe we should make the turn now and see how we do. Set it to like 300 for now. Okay, here's the turn. Hey, Papa Square, just in time for landing in a field. We're reenacting an Interflug landing in a field in a grass strip in Germany. The strip is called
Stölln.
There you go. Again, just use the AP to help us out as much as we can until we're nice and close. Bring the speed right back again. Is it there? About there. Let's try and find it again now. Yeah, an IL-62 that's already lost 2 engines. That's right, I sped. She said, Stölln.
Stölln.
That's the name of the strip that we're landing in. So 5 miles out, and I think I've lost sight of where we want to get to. Come on, you can do it. It's left of these trees, right? Okay. Here we go, Icebird. Auto throttle off, AP off, my aircraft.
1,000.
Wait, are you on ad? I think the ads just went. No, okay. So again, it's just after this tree line. We want to grab the... I'm pushing the yoke so hard I clipped the microphone. It's okay. Just after this tree line we're aiming for. I'm a bit slower this time. Icebird. 140 knots now. Even though that feels too slow. Don't stall.
400.
Scary. That feels like it's right on the stall speed. It's gone all floppy on the yoke. Come on.
300.
There's the trees. There's the strip. Oh, that's a bit high.
200.
Oh, tree line.
100.
Dive. Cut the throttles.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse. And down. How was that? Okay, it was firm, but it's okay. Ah, there's a tree!
60 knots.
Ah, we made it. Woohoo! Landed in a field. Now, at the top of this hill and somewhere over here, change his underwear. Somewhere over here. Hey, Makazi's landing behind us. Well done, Makazi. We've got a replay to watch as well, so... Whiplash and a new spine. It's not too bad. Where am I? Oh man, I'm completely lost. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. So on this plinth here is where the real plane is in real life. I'll show you a picture of it on Google shortly. Yeah, I have to taxi up to there, exactly. Which is not too bad, although there's some trees in the way. I think I've got to go, like, up this hill here. Yeah, I tried to find, like, some scenery or some objects that kind of made it a little bit more, Okay, we'll get rid of all that stuff. And we'll jump back inside. Yeah. Fairly understandably, the plane's not too happy with me. There we go. Taxi via corn, sugar and maize, yes. We'll just do a bit of a U-turn here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's very not happy, but it's fine. Just making a nice U-turn around here. Oh, Makazi, probably got too close to Makazi. We will watch a replay of that landing as well, so and we'll set it up with some epic music for you all. There we go. Back along here. And we'll put the plane in its final resting place for its final time. I think left up this hill. Oh, the engine's cut out. Hang on. Go, go, go. We might be bogged. Power. Yes. I'm pretty sure they would have, like, done something to at least allow this thing to taxi up here. A temporary taxiway for it. Now we're going. An MD82 cross country. Uh-oh, this gap in the trees is definitely not enough. You didn't see this. They would have cut those trees, that's for sure. And then they would have taken it down here somewhere. And parked it over here. I think it's on this pad here. More to the left. Surely it's on here. Isn't this what this is? There. Pretty close. Alright, we're going to do the replay right now. So... Okay, chat lag, okay. Pause. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Sorry about the chat lag tonight, everyone. Not sure what's going on there. I'll set up a nice, sexy replay for everyone. Like this. Roughly. There we go. Oh, that made it worse. Was it a nice summer's day? Maybe like later in the afternoon? Yeah, some shadows. And camera. I need this. I need just to turn this down and this down. Lock that. Let's put our favorite epic music compilation on. This one. Okay. No worries, Icebird. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is our first flyby attempt, right? Zoom! That's pretty cool. I could have got lower on that flyby, couldn't I? Watch this. I really couldn't get any power out of these engines to start with. They were like, nope, I'm not doing it. And then they went go around, finally. Okay, what we might do from here is just turn back to there. There we go. This is the final approach now. Camera's a little bit too slow. Need it on like a 10. Perfect. So yeah. Ooh, I wouldn't fancy doing it in this lighting. Look at this, with the sun glare right over the hills. This is the epic music that I use for replays fairly frequently on stream. When I want a non-copyright epic music. Oh, that was going to be such a nice flyby and I messed it up. That's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Final resting place of the Interflug IL-62 at the field known as
Stölln.
We could also watch it from the angle of the camera from that video as well, hey? Did we clip any trees? Oh, it was close. I think we're alright. Here it goes. Oh, come on. That's pretty good for landing in a field. I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. So what I'm going to do is put the camera roughly where I think it was. originally in that video. Somewhere over here, right? This is too slow. Something like by here. And then looking that way, perfect. This landing is in the Guinness Book of Records. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't it work? I need to also unlock that. There we go. Right, now it'll work. Put the IRL YouTube clip in Discord. Thanks, Steve. Oh. Why am I... Why does this look so weird? Hang on, hang on. I'm not even pointing at the plane. There we go. Oh, did we hit a tree? Did we hit a tree? We didn't. Amazing. All right. I think that's probably as good as we're going to get for tonight. That was pretty epic, though. Hey. And if we go to the end here, get rid of this. Alright, the final resting place of our Interflug MD82 that is actually IL62. Thank you very much for watching the stream tonight, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday will be a slightly different time, a little bit earlier than normal, so just watch the Discord for when that'll be. I think it'll be a few hours early, but try and tune in if you can. Appreciate it, it's always good. No worries, Icebird. Glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, I stream Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday, and then Tuesday and Thursday next week, same time as always. London Controller, Arctic Turn, okay. Thanks, Magic Turtle, for the raid outlook. Yeah, very much so, isn't it? We'll do Mr. Turn for tonight. Thank you, everyone. I will see you again on Sunday. Bye-bye, and good night from here at Stölln, Renault. Bye.